All right, what's up everyone? Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to go over a video that might have some feelings for younger and the older generation. I think both of them might feel a little bit different, and some you might have some crossover between generations. This video, let's just watch it.
No, why would I spend $25 on a beautifully crafted meal that shows up at my door prepared for me when I could go to the grocery store, spend an hour fucking around in there and like $200 to make a meal that tastes like shit, then I have to clean up and then the rest of the ingredients go to waste? No, why would I spend $25?
First of all, you like the way it's worded. Is very sarcastic about, of course, like, you know, why would I do this? And instead of, you know, just doing the simple or the more reasonable thing of cooking for yourself. And look, I get it. I'm a chef, but I'm just talking about in general as a person. So she's saying it's only negative if you cook for yourself. You're going to spend $200 and you're going to have all this stuff. And the whole thing is worded in a way that she only sees one way. And I get it. That's the point that she's trying to make. She's trying to make herself feel like she's making a good decision. I get it. So I'm going to just break it down with two examples. First of all, I get it. You can't cook. Everybody that is born in this world, they can't cook. They learn to cook. So you decided not to learn to cook, it's fine. If you want to keep on spending $25 every time you want to eat, which again, that's reasonable. That's like okay, right? It usually ends up being a little bit more. I'm just saying. Second, it doesn't cost you $200 to make a meal for yourself. Of course, you spend $200 and that should get you a couple of meals, and $200 should get you, if you by yourself, it should get you multiple meals, like a lot more than just, you know, what she thinks she's gonna get. And again, the leftover stuff, you use it, there might be some waste. There's always gonna be a little waste, but you're not gonna, unless if you don't know how to shop either, I don't know, maybe that's another problem you have too. And then then maybe you spend $200 to make a meal that's going to cost you, you know, it's only going to cost you $25. And then I would tell you, you know, go shopping at DoorDash and Uber Eats all the time. If you're that bad shopping, like you can't figure out how to shop, I get it. But reality is, you go shopping, you spend $200, you have multiple meals. I get it. If you don't know how to cook, you can learn to cook. You can literally just get a recipe book and make dishes. You don't have to just experiment every time you're cooking. You can just get a book and follow a recipe. It's not that hard. It's been done for many, many years, and it will still continue to be done. The whole thing with delivery, it's not that I have a problem with it at all, but it's definitely not it's only for convenience. It's not supposed to be meant for like an everyday thing. That's the way I look at it. If you look at it, it's like every time I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna order food. I mean, I'm just blown away. To me, it doesn't even make any sense to do that. And if anything, this whole short video only really speaking about herself. Is telling me that she's lazy, she doesn't want to learn to cook. Maybe she doesn't like to cook. It's fine. But I think it's like one of those things everybody should know is how to, you know, well, right now, you know, ironing clothes, you know, cooking. You should be able to be self-sustainable. That's the way I was, you know, raised in a sense, and that's the way I showed everybody. Everybody in my household knows how to cook, not because I'm a chef, because it's just one of those things that it makes sense. You should be able to be self-sustainable. You shouldn't have to be like, what happens if you go through some hard times and you're still gonna be ordering, spending, wasting money on delivery food? That's what you're gonna do. That's the way I feel. Look, leave your comments below. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. All right, peace. Later.